Hey guys, CJ here. Most of you probably know I've been building up a new engineer loadout. It's now currently got white energy. If you've been keeping up to date with the latest videos, you've been seeing the unusuals that I've been adding to that loadout, including a wrench and those two unusual hats. And the idea was to try and get 6 unusuals on the same loadout, not including taunts. And Engineer is the only class that actually allows 6 unusuals on the class. There is the Demo Man, obviously you can have 6 unusuals on there technically, but the Head Taker, the unusual Head Taker, doesn't really have an unusual effect. So a lot of people don't really class that as a full-on unusual. So my aim was to get 6 on the Engineer, and I managed to get 2 hats to create a white energy effect, which was the Big Country with purple energy and the Brainiac Carapace with green energy, and that makes that white energy, which I've also got on my sniper. And I was trying to take suggestions from you guys on what to get in that 3rd slot, because I do have these unusual antlers with green confetti, and for those of you who know about the antlers, they don't have an equip region just like the Max's head, so you can equip them with anything. So I was like, hey, equip the antlers, triple unusual hats. But a lot of you said it doesn't look very good, it doesn't look very nice, and I kind of understand that. And I thought, well, if I'm doing this kind of series to try and get the Engineer to have this nice new loadout, then I've got to go for a different hat. I've got to have a look around for a different hat to add to that class. So you guys made a lot of suggestions. There are a lot of people who were talking about getting some different antlers with a different effect. A lot of you talking about sunbeams and frostbite. And a lot of people talk about the virtual viewfinder as well, which is another all-class unusual, which would cover the eyes. But some of you also mentioned the pencil pusher, and I really like that, as it was like an engineer specific thing, and it's not a hat that I've got in unusual yet, so I thought that'd be something interesting to go for. And I did look for frostbite, and I couldn't really find anyone selling a frostbite one, but then I did find a disco beatdown one. So here it is. It's an unusual pencil pusher with the effect disco beatdown. So for those of you who know my loadouts, which a lot of you probably do, my sniper also has that white energy and disco beatdown combo with that triple effect, and I really like that effect. And it would have been nice to maybe have gone for frostbite, and in the future, who knows, I may look for a frostbite unusual to see how that would look. But disco beatdown I think goes perfectly with white energy, so that's the hat that I've gone for. So let's take a look at the Engineer loadout now, shall we? This is what we were up to so far, and we're going to add, I'm going to get the wrench out actually, because it looks just so much better with the white energy. And there we go. There it is. And it's just the white energy kind of core, and then the disco beatdown kind of surrounding it, and the sparks and everything like that. It just looks pretty awesome. Let's zoom in, shall we? Thanks to my nifty HUD. So now we have on the Engineer, we now have triple unusual hat. We have the white energy and the disco beatdown pencil pusher. So we now have triple unusual hats on the Engineer. And I could sit back and I could be satisfied with that and say, guys, here it is. Here is my 6 unusuals on Engineer. It's been done. It's been completed. But a lot of you were saying, CJ, it's not really. It's called a vintage Lugomorph. It's not called an unusual Lugomorph. And I understand that. I mean, this one, it's specific. It's got, unusual. This one as well, unusual. Blah blah blah. But this one, okay, so it's the Community Sparkle one. Not a lot of people are saying it's a true unusual. So just to make everybody happy, I'm going to go for an unusual pistol as well. So I'm on the market for an unusual pistol. I do have one in mind that I think will go good with this loadout, and I think it will be nice to use with sort of scout maybe as well, just here and there. So I do have one in mind. So in a few videos time, I should have a video out, and we should be able to have finally 6 unusuals on the one class. 6 unusual NG. So at the moment, some of you may be saying, CJ, you did it, that's 6 unusuals. Some of you will be saying, get rid of the Lugomorph, get a real unusual in there, and then we can talk. So that is it. Video obviously about the unusual pencil pusher, disco beatdown. Now we do have that triple effect. You can actually adjust it so that it looks slightly different. That's a bit higher, and that's a bit lower. Try to find a happy medium where it's like inside the white energy. But But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for your suggestions. All this entire series has been based on your suggestions of what to get and what to do. You know, the entire idea sparked with you guys. So don't ever stop giving me feedback. It is brilliant. And let me know what you think. And yeah, looking forward to getting the pistol. So thank you guys. Comments as always appreciated. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys next time.